All right. What's up, everybody? Once again, welcome to another episode of Just My Opinion. I am Tim Daly, aka Mr. Just My Opinion. I am excited and I've been waiting to talk about this one. This has been one that's been simmering on my mind that I've been like, yo, I gotta bring this to the forefront. I got my D hat on because it's going down today. So, the title of this one, we're gonna get right into it, is Love, In Love, and Lust. Which one is better? Love, In Love, and Lust. Which one is better? All right. So I got notes, all that, brother. I'm just listen. I've been waiting to get on this one. So look, like I said, just excuse me because I gotta read some of my notes. But like I said, we're gonna get into this one right away. So first and foremost, let's break it down. First, we gotta talk about love in and of itself. There's four types. Okay, the four types of love is you have an empathy type of love. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. That's the empathy type of love. You have a friend love. Hey, what's up, bro? That's my boy right there. Love you, fam. That's my boy. You know, that's a decent type of love. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Then you got romantic love. Self-explanatory. Last love you have is what a lot of people what's called agape. It's an unconditional love, also known as God's love. Again, I've said on a different episode that this is not a religious program, but I do bring up references to religious things, just because just to show a difference, and how other people can relate and can feel. Okay, I try to make everybody comfortable when they come onto the show or watch the program, so I try to talk about a little bit of everything. But let's not get off track. Let's get back to it. All right, so the one I'm specifically referring to today is romantic love. Okay, this is the most common. This is what most everybody can relate to when it comes to relationships. All right, so we're talking about love. Definition wise, for love is a feeling of strong and constant affection for a person, attraction that includes sexual desire, the strong affection felt by people who have a romantic relationship. So, this is why I'm specifically talking about romantic love. Okay, so now that we have an understanding of what love is, let's get into the difference, because now we're going into in love. Okay, when you're talking about being in love, I mean, definition is a little bit, I don't know how you want to define it. I'll read it. You have your own opinion about it, okay? It's saying being in love is a giddy experience, like a sugar rush of the emotions. You appreciate all the good things about them and feel like you're walking on sunshine. Man, oh man, walking on sunshine. Oh my gosh. I'm dating myself. I am kind of telling my age, but for those who may have watched Bambi back in the day on Disney, watching Bambi, and for those who know, you remember the owl was explaining why the animals in the forest were acting the way they were. He used a term called twitterpated. They're like, what's wrong with them? Why they acting like that? Oh, they're in love. They're twitterpated. Hey, like I said, for those that know, you know. All right, let's move on. So, loving someone is a bit different and gives a feeling of deep connection and comfort. You don't necessarily feel so excited and everything isn't brand new. So, here's the thing, you can have love for somebody. Nothing wrong with loving somebody. Being in love is different. There's a big difference. The thing about it is that love, you know what I mean? It's deeper. It's just something that's a little bit more everlasting, has a little bit more meat to it, in my opinion. When you're in love, it's like, oh my gosh, you can't control yourself. Any of people who've ever had a relationship as a teenager, yeah, those in love feelings have come around many a time, and you like, oh, I gotta see this person immediately because you have that feeling of in love. So again, let's go into a little bit more of this. Being in love with someone is emotionally charged. Specifically, when you're in love with someone, you feel a strong, almost inexplainable desire for that person. In fact, being in love often means yearning for someone. You think about them constantly, and you crave spending time with them when you're apart. Key word that really stands out for me is inexplainable, or as they also have on here, uh inexplicable. So the thing about it is that, with love, again, this is my opinion, but with love, you know why you love a person. I love this person because of this. I love this person because of that. You can explain it. In love, it's like, I don't know what it is. Why am I so infatuated with this person? Why is this person making me feel this way? It's inexplainable or inexplicable. You're just like, I don't know. I don't have an answer for this. It's just, I have this desire for this person. So in love is nice. It's nice because it don't require much. It's just like, in love, let's go. Holla at me. Okay. Now we get into the juice. Let's get to the lust. Lust is I can't help but laugh because lust is something else. Lust is a whole nother animal. Lust, a very strong sexual desire, strictly physical. Ooh, we talking about the body here, baby. We getting into the dirt. We talking about, hey, listen. You got lust. It's like, look, it's about that business. Look, it don't require no whole lot of emotions. It's just like, look, you know what it is. You know what it was. Like, look, hey, let's go a little deeper because I got more to say. Um, it is natural, even if you're already in a relationship, to sometimes project onto others your desires and needs, and to fantasize about how someone might meet those desires and needs. We talking about lust here, people. In your relationship, there's nothing wrong with having lust for your partner. Nothing wrong whatsoever. Okay? If you got your lady and she looks good to you, you can have lustful desires for your woman. That's perfectly fine. Quite frankly, you can have all three. You can love your woman, or ladies, you can love your man, you can be in love with them, and you can definitely have lust for them. Nothing wrong with that. All of those three can go hand in hand. You know what I mean? But again, the topic is about all three of them. Which one is better? All right. Let's go a little further. You got lust versus love. Okay. Love is a deep feeling of affection that you have for another person. It's a lasting attraction that goes beyond the surface and turns into emotional attachment. Okay? That we're talking about love right now. It goes on to say lust, on the other hand, is basically a physical attraction that leads to an overwhelming feeling of sexual desire thanks to a rush of hormones, aka horny. Let's just call it what it is. We ain't kids on this show. This is TV for adults, okay? We talking about hormones and how they affect you when you are looking at a particular person that drives you wild. Okay, if it's your partner, it's your lady, it's your man, whoever you dating, hey, we talking about lust, and we talking about that strictly physical attraction. Now, we talked about love, we talked about being in love, and we talked about lust. Which one is better? In my opinion, I feel like love is the best one. I say love is the best one because that's the one that's going to last throughout the entire relationship. I say that because physical attraction can change. If you recall when I talked about previously about the fact that people can gain weight, things can change, if there's a loss of a limb or something, that may not have been your fault. It could have been an accident, could have been whatever. Physical things will change as you get older. And you know what? When you see those older couples that are still together, that still kind of play around with each other, still do stuff, and you like, grandma, grandpa, hey, what y'all doing? Like, y'all old, you know? But see, that's love. See, when you're young, a lot of times you're looking for lust. You're looking for lust because you're immature and all you're focusing on is on the physical. Love is lasting. It will last you through your entire relationship. Okay? That's not to say that it don't take work. It don't take effort to make sure that that relationship is, you got to put that effort in. But nonetheless, love is what's going to last. Lust is going to fade. All right? In love can happen at any given time. The thing about it is that, and I'm going to leave off with this. I spoke to my dad and I asked him, I said, Dad, are you still in love with mom? Do you still get those butterflies? His response to me was, he says, well, son, he said, the thing about it is that being in love is great. He says, but as your relationship matures, so does your love. So the thing about it is that, yes, sometimes I do get butterflies, but then there's a lot of times I don't. But that does not take away the fact that I love your mother. See, the reality of it is that being in love is great. That's nice. But loving someone and really having those feelings for that person, you can explain those. You know why you love them. When you have that, your relationship, in my opinion, is in a better place than being in love or being in lust. Okay? That's my opinion. I love this topic. I love everything about it. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with all three. But if you had to choose, I would choose love. I'm Tim Daly, Mr. Just My Opinion. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll holla.